Hi. What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, this one. Sorry. We're having light issues. There's too much coming from the wrong direction. Um, anyway, welcome on in. Happy Monday. You know what we do here. It's Monday night and we make food. And tonight, I have something special. So I got Crème-Delish, promoted by our good friend Chef Steve. So I decided to order it and see what the hype is. I haven't used it before and I hadn't tasted it, but I had this idea because I knew that it had a really high quality Madagascar vanilla in it, and I thought, it'd be really good to do like a butter poached lobster with like a saffron sauce. So I tried the Crème-Delish. I've tried a couple different things with it, and mostly dessert related. I've done it in like my coffee and a mocha, both good. All right, so here's what I want to do. I want to make like a saffron sauce. I've heard like there's a movie that references it like somewhere distantly, and I don't even know the name of it. But anyway, I like a vanilla saffron sauce, like a cream sauce, and I thought that'd be so good with like a butter poached lobster or whatever. And then we're gonna do a cinnamon roll martini. Now, full disclosure, I'm really doing this just to try it. I don't drink a lot of sweet drinks. We're gonna make this like a small teeny. So I don't know if I want to do this Crème-Delish martini as like, I want to do a cinnamon roll martini, and I'm on the fence about if I should use a vodka base or a spiced rum base, because the Crème-Delish is kind of creamy, like horchata, spiced rum, kind of sounds like a really good cinnamon roll kind of drink. As for the lobster itself, I'm going to pull up my sous vide, and I'm just going to pack the lobster, get it ready, and put it in with butter and cook that while I get everything else ready. All right. So if you haven't tried Crème-Delish, by the way, you can get it at getcremedelish.com. Super awesome. Should have made a link. I didn't. I have a little bit of this Crème-Delish custard that I didn't quite get thick enough, but I think it's going to make like a really good base. I didn't get thick enough because I started to curdle the eggs. Let me just be really honest with what happened there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this in my martini. I'm just going to give it a big dollop of this Crème-Delish custard sauce, and that is going to help the texture of this immensely. I'm going to do this with rum. I'm feeling confident. If it sucks, that's okay. I'm going to try it again with vodka. I had options and I didn't know what direction to go. I was lost and confused. First I was afraid, I was terrified. Didn't know what kind of alcohol in my bar I'd find. I'm just kidding, although I was a little nervous. I was like, wait. Sailor Jerry's, yep. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go with 1.5 ounces of this. Hesitantly gonna go with 1.5 ounces of that. I'm gonna put some ice in here. No, I'm gonna shake this, and then I'm gonna put ice, and then I'm gonna shake it again. Nope, I'm gonna need the ice to make it shake. Okay. My first time ever doing this, guys, so we're in this together. We're in this together. In my mind, really good drink. In actuality, I'm gonna find out. I also want to add, I think I'm just gonna use heavy cream. Just like, I don't know, probably like a half ounce. 3/4 of an ounce of heavy cream. That sounds right-ish. Now let me try it. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Needed more delicious things. Everything's good now. God told me that this is gonna fit. It's gonna fit. I'm gonna sip it down. Taste-wise, it's like delicious. Okay, the rum was the way to go. That was super yummy. The custard base, I like it. Super thick. It's like drinking like a Crème-Delish nog. It's delish nog.
Not a big rum fan, but it's pretty
That was delicious.
I would think a little more sweet rather than alcoholic, but
I think you could make it less alcoholic by using like evaporated milk. So it would be like a little thinner and more caramely and sweet. That is delicious.
did you already drink it all? Wow. So cool. So my wife will let us put the heat on it.
It's really good. I thought I was just gonna sip on that. Definitely not making too many of those. Those are dangerous. They're dangerous. That is like an amazing drink. So we're gonna do some tiny, tiny cuts on our shallots. And I'm gonna put them in with my butter and my risotto rice. Normally you would use arborio rice for this. I'm gonna use Calrose rice. Why? Because that's what I have. You can do it, I've done it. And we're using this to make arancini, which are basically like little delicious fried risotto balls. And I like this because with my lobster and everything, I kind of want like a crunch aspect to this dish. I'm melting my butter first. I'm gonna put in my shallots, and then I'm gonna put in my rice. And I want that rice to kind of not cook, like I don't want it to get brown. I want it to kind of wilt, I don't know, until the outside layer of the rice is clear. All right, now I don't want to go too crazy with the flavors in my risotto because I have the delicious creme sauce with the saffron, and I don't want this risotto to overpower it. So I got this saffron from our good friend Chef Nagin, and so I'm gonna add that into my risotto, tying flavors together here. I think I'm gonna add the creme delish right on into this as well. Salt, saffron. We're gonna get started with the creme delish. Add a little creme delish to my risotto, getting crazy with it. Oh, just a little, that cinnamon goodness is gonna be nice. I actually added some creme delish to this saffron risotto. And I'll tell you this. I was a little concerned that the creme delish would overpower the saffron, but it did not at all. In fact, it could take more creme delish, which is very promising for this sauce idea. I'm gonna add a little more creme delish to my risotto. I know that sounds weird, okay? But it's a saffron risotto. It's a beautiful yellow color, by the way. That's really good. If anything, I might have gone a little too heavy on the saffron, but the cinnamon from the creme delish in this risotto, super yummy. I thought that the cinnamon might overpower it a little, but it really doesn't at all. In fact, and I went heavier on the creme delish in this round. I went back and added more after I started cooking this risotto, and it is like super yummy. All right, so I'm spreading out my risotto on a pan so that it will get as cold as possible, as quick as possible, and I can turn it into yummy risotto balls and then deep fry them. So I'm just coming in here and making sure that the meat is separate from the shell so that I can pull it on top when it's done cooking. Thanks. All right, so I had Doc add a little creme delish into my butter. We're just gonna get that little bit of vanilla cinnamon inside. All right, how do I do this? Just kind of like wedging it in between the shell. All right, so I did about 2 teaspoons of creme delish. I think I'm gonna end up having to do a little bit more saffron. I think I might have gone light on the saffron. pour the ingredient, but I want to give this a second to kind of mix together and see what I'm working with before I add more. Oh my God. I think that is going to be really freaking good with lobster. All right, this is my Crème-Delish and saffron sauce. It is such a pretty color of yellow. It's ridiculous. Hang on. This is going to be one of the nicest plates I think I've made on stream. Need like a little bit of melted butter though. Look at that. The difference that little bit of butter on top makes is like ridiculous. Shit, I spilled some on your plate, which was literally perfect until then. There we go. That's a sexy plate. What we have here, let's just talk about the food if you haven't been on board with us for the whole wild ride. I got my Crème-Delish. I wanted to do a savory delish dish. Savory delish dish. And so I did a lobster with a saffron delish sauce, and then I did a fried risotto croquette that has like a saffron and creme delish croquette-ness to it. So we're gonna go ahead and try this.
I think I like the saffron thing more than the lobster.
Doc says he likes the sauce and the rice like more than the actual lobster. It's so good. I gotta try it, right? I mean, Crème-Delish is a great person too, so it's nice that it's also a great product. But okay, that sauce with lobster, like I would get that at a restaurant. I want to try it with a smoked lobster tail, but very good. So good. I think also if I would have butter poached the lobster, that would have been better. Should have done the sous vide, but the sauce definitely works. 10 out of 10. Guys, try this stuff. I am finished with all of my stuff, you guys. I love you so much. No, Crème-Delish, thank you. Thank you guys for being part of my community. Chef Steve, thanks for inspiring me. And Crème-Delish, thanks for inspiring me and giving me these great options. Again, guys, dude, try this stuff. It's awesome. See what you can work it into, sweet or savory. I see a lot of possibilities for this. I already have more ideas. I love you all. I'll see you on Thursday.